So today, me and my brother Arthur are going to be doing a PlayStation retrospective. Now, the titling is similar to the creepypasta retrospective I did. This is not nearly as planned out. If you want a more organized retrospective video, I'll link that in the description. But today, we're going to be talking about the PlayStation consoles, specifically the home consoles, not like the PS Vita or PSP. We're just going to be going through each of the home consoles, sharing our thoughts about it, and then at the end, we'll reveal which is our individual favorites.
So first of all, PS0.
There is no PS0. The first one is the PlayStation 1. Now, what do you know about the PlayStation 1?
Not much.
Okay, so PlayStation 1 was the first one. I don't think I've ever physically played on a PS1. I might be wrong, maybe I have. If I have, I don't remember it. But I do love some PS1 games like Pepsi Man, Skull Monkeys, LSD Dream Emulator. Those are some gems. And the PS1 notably also kicked off the PSX horror genre in indie gaming, which a lot of the horror games I play on my channel are in that sort of subgenre. So because of that, I do appreciate the PS1 a lot. Do you have anything else to say about the PS1?
Not really, because like I said, I don't know much about the PS1.
Okay, so that was the PS1. So next in line is the
PS2.
So what do you know about the PS2?
Still not much. Well, or at least, did it have online services?
I have no idea.
Have you played the PS2?
I think I might have at one point, but it's been a while. Honestly, this is the one I have the least to say about. I know some popular PS2 games, like Sly Cooper and stuff like that, but I don't really have much to say. The bulk of this video is going to be the next three. So the next one was...
Is PSP?
No.
PS3.
There you go. So, the PS3 is the one that I grew up with when I was little. We had one of the fat ones that had backwards compatibility. It broke sometime over the years because those things were infamously very unstable. Now we have a slim one somewhere.
I do know actually quite a bit about the PS3.
So why don't you share your thoughts on it?
Like, I can play stuff like Ho-Hokum or Race the Sun, although those were moved over to the PS4. Also, the PS3 is used to be able to play, like the older version could play PS1 and PS2 games, but later versions did not feature the were not able to play PS2 games.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying about the fat versus slim ones. When I was little, we had one of those backwards compatible ones. I don't think you were around for that, or if you were, you would have been too young to remember. He's 4.5 years younger than me, for context. But we do have a PS3 now, which we do occasionally play. It has Hamster Ball. That's probably my favorite PS3 game. It's not even anything crazy. It's just like it's basically a marble game, but it's very fun, and it has great soundtrack. Highly recommend Hamster Ball. If you can play Hamster Ball, play some Hamster Ball. What's your favorite PS3 game?
Probably Hamster Ball.
Yeah, we love some Hamster Ball. A great game, 10 out of 10. But yeah, that's like the big home console I had when I was really little. We went through a few over the years. We had a Wii U for a while. Wii U is underrated and overhated. If you hate on the Wii U, you didn't play enough Wii U. That's all there is to it.
PS4.
Yeah, so the PS4 is the next one.
And I do know a lot about the PS4.
Yeah, so this was the one you grew up on.
Yeah, I've played it since I was young.
Yeah, so we got a PS4 when I was like 7-ish, and he would have been really young at the time. So he grew up on a PS4. I still have the PS4. It's getting old now, but that's what I play. That's the console I have in my bedroom. It has a lot of good features. It has the themes, which I think was also a thing on the PS3, but it has the themes. It has a great selection of games. It's still being supported, which is really cool, even though the console is old. It's just really good. Minecraft PS4, great version of Minecraft.
I think your PS4 is a PS4 Pro.
Is it? I don't think it is it? Or are you just saying stuff? Okay, him saying that bothered me, so before we go on, I just want to actually show the PS4. This is the PS4 that we have. That's the back of it. Is this a PS4 Pro? Because I didn't think it was. But I'm not like a huge consoles guy. So if somebody is smarter than me and knows, let me know if this looks like it's actually a PS4 Pro. I don't think it is, but who knows?
I just thought it might be because because you can see it has a camera.
No, the camera is a separate accessory that we bought separately. I'm pretty sure we have a regular PS4. I do have a PlayStation camera that was an accessory to go along with the PS4. That's the microphone I use typically for it because my other like wired microphones aren't working anymore. That's why the audio in my PS4 videos isn't great. But I do have a camera and it still works. I got it for my birthday one year. And yeah, I love the PS4. Now, finally, we're going on to
the PS5.
Yeah, we're talking about the PS5. So our dad has a PS5 at his house. So I have played it a little bit. I played the one beat 'em up, newer beat 'em up, Shredder's Revenge is it called, the TMNT game on the PS5. I've played a little bit on the PS5. It's not super my thing. You honestly have more to say about it than I do.
Yeah, honestly, I also know a lot about the PS5 because I've had it since like 2022 or something. Yeah, the PS5 has games like Astro's Playroom, Loco Roco, and the PS5 is also backwards compatible with PS4 games.
Yeah.
What I don't like about the PS5 is that they removed themes. There are no custom themes available on the PS5 like there were on the PS4.
That bothers me too, especially because I've paid money for some themes on the PS4, so it would be really cool if those were forwards compatible, but they're not. There's some really good themes for the PS4, and it's part of the whole like minimalism movement that took off with companies where they're like, we need to put less, and nobody liked it, but they kept doing it for some reason. So they removed themes. I don't love the PS5. To me, it just feels like a more fancy PS4 with less features. But it does have like higher graphics and stuff and quicker loading times, which is cool.
My general consensus on the PS5 is that it's literally just a PS4 Pro, but white. Well, wait a minute. That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's not literally the same thing, but I see what you're saying. It's kind of just like a souped up PS4. But you know, it has its pros and cons. It has some good games that are too high powered to work on the PS4, so it works out kind of. Now, that brings us to the big thing. What is your favorite PlayStation console?
Probably the PS5, because I have to say PS5 at this point, because that's really the only one I actually play nowadays. But of course, we should move on to the PS6.
Well, there is no PS6, so we should not do that.
Why is there no PS6?
They haven't come out with one yet. My personal favorite would have to be the PS4. For a similar reason his is the PS5, it's just the one I've played most. Although, again, like I've said throughout this video, I have certain like soft spots for all of them and certain things I like about all of them, except the PS2 because I don't know much about the PS2. I'm sure it's a great console. But that was our quick little PlayStation home consoles retrospective. If you liked this video, then consider subscribing and liking the video. Also, you can subscribe to his channel. He generally makes like math videos. If you like number blocks, he makes a lot of number blocks related videos. But either way, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you whenever I see you again. Goodbye!
Goodbye!